But before we get to the answer, we first have our live guest on the Rave Show.
Oh, live guest. Okay.
And the guest today is Veena. Veena is a painter, a full-time artist and a painter based in Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, okay.
She has a beautiful studio of her own from where she paints. And she's joining us live today from Atlanta, Georgia. But first, let's take a look at her beautiful painting creations. Vigil,
Okay.
can we show that to the audience, please? That was wonderful, Vigil. Thanks for putting that lovely video together of Veenas artwork. And Veena, welcome to the Rave Show.
Oh, thank you, Soumya. Thank you, Juju, for having me.
Welcome, Veena.
Beautiful artwork that you have in there. And I'm truly amazed to see that you're pursuing your lifelong passion for painting. And it's just looking lovely. How do you draw your inspiration for all that you paint?
I'm not just interested in a specific subject. I tend to do whatever captivates me, and looking into my collection of paintings, you can see I do landscapes, portraits, temple art, pet painting, anything I can get to, I will do.
Definitely. I could see a huge variety of things that you paint. So tell me more about your story. How did you become a full-time painter living in Atlanta, Georgia?
You want to hear the whole thing or a short version?
Maybe a summary version for
Summary
our
would be
audience.
better.
We are always interested in hearing these personal stories.
I grew up in India, Kerala and Lakshadweep, and I was always interested in painting as a child, painting or drawing. And my dad actually recognized my interest and he supported me, encouraged me in everything. And during my high school days, those years, I won the Government of India's National Talent Search Scholarship.
Wow.
And yeah, it was for about 8 years, I think. I got it. And then while doing my college, I won a state award. And then went on with the studies. Painting was behind me at that time. Like normally, a lot of people do that, I think. Yeah. So after my schooling, I got married and moved to USA about 3 decades ago. That gives my age away, right? 3 decades ago, came here, started my new life, being a housewife, mother of my 2 boys. And I was a full-time student. And then I started working at Emory University as a full-time staff, as radiology supervisor, which took up all my time. And I really enjoyed it and didn't really think about painting that much. But it was always in my mind, always I wanted to paint. So what I have done something at work is I started a project called Art for Care.
Hearts for Care?
Art
for Care.
Art for Care. Yes, it's for. It was actually an employee engagement program, and it was for the employees to do something fun. And we started doing it. I started painting ceiling tiles and displaying it throughout the department. And I had ceiling tiles on the ceiling painted. And what happened is it became a very huge success in my
I can
department.
imagine.
And all the
Definitely, like a big
patients loved
mural.
it. Yeah, patients loved it. And they enjoyed it because it took their mind away for some time at
Oh yeah.
least when they're on, when they are having their exams, when they're on the table, they can see and relax. These paintings will help them to do that.
It's kind of like heart
Absolutely.
for
And
care. You said heart for care, right?
Yeah.
That goes with what Veena is saying also. Art for
Yes.
care, but heart is also there as
Also
part
there.
of that.
Yes, heart and soul, and very therapeutic too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, actually, employees loved it. Everyone loved it, and I really definitely enjoyed doing it. What happened is this brought me one of the prestigious, when I look at it, it's very prestigious and award, Emory Healthcare Creativity and Art Award in 2019. For
Wow.
me,
Oh,
this was
that is
given.
huge. That is huge.
That
Well,
was
congrats.
very,
Even
yeah,
though it's
of
late in
course.
saying that
Of
for
course.
us.
And this was given to people who make a difference, a positive impact or difference in their community. So I got it for healthcare. And it was done, I think they searched throughout Atlanta or Georgia, I'm not sure. But it was very nice. And honestly, that's what gave me the feeling of, okay, maybe I should start
So it was always there.
being,
It
my
followed you
dream
back.
was slowly coming true, yes.
Yeah.
And I
So you're a
just wanted
painter.
to,
So you're a
I'm an
painter
artist.
now, but you were a radiology professional.
That's right. That's right. By
And
profession,
that
yes. And
that
now,
transition is what we're talking about
so,
today.
yeah, and now I started thinking about being a full-time artist. So, make the long story short, 2 years ago, I left Emory. I quit my job and started thinking about this being a full-time artist. And a year ago, probably, I got my studio done. And right now, I can say I am towards the dream, fulfilling my dream as a full-time artist. And I'm very thankful to my husband, especially. He's actually pushing me to it because I keep
Yes.
talking about it, and he knows how much I love it. So this is, I'm very thankful to him.
Amazing.
So
An American
that's my
dream
story.
and a dream of an artist fulfilled. That's such a lovely story. And there is people getting better and feeling good about looking at your
Oh,
paintings too in the
yeah,
healthcare
they
setting you
always say
worked.
mine was a cancer institute.
Okay.
So we get a lot of cancer patients, and you can think, right, how their feelings are. So
Yes.
when they come there, they come and they walk around, they can see the images, and it let them relax a lot. And some of the patients bring their kids to see the paintings. It's like a gallery there.
Yeah.
So it was giving everybody a good feeling. It was a nice project, and it was very
Absolutely. This is
successful.
inspirational. I'm dumbfounded. Uh, because somebody who can go from one profession to the other and make a difference
Yes.
in lives to other people, this is a huge achievement.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So these are great stuff. Again, that's the art side. What you mentioned is that is mind blowing by itself. Even though there is a heart side of it, the heart side of it. Uh, we have been seeing paintings when we grow up in India as well as over here, and you go to galleries and all. So there's two types of paintings that, as a layman, I know. One is called an abstract painting, and another is called a realistic painting. The realistic is more like what I remember from India, Raja Ravi Verma kind of painting. Some people
Yes.
say it's
I've seen
calendar
those in
paintings.
Mysore too. Yeah.
Exactly. It's very, very detail oriented, right?
Yeah.
The proportions are everywhere. Abstract, there are no proportions per se. It's all
And
abstract.
then there's modern.
Yeah, everything comes into light and you make a meaning out of it. Veena, where do you stand in between abstract painting and realistic painting? Where is your stance?
And Raja Ravi Verma.
And Raja Ravi Verma. Van Gogh
I
and Raja Ravi Verma.
My style, if you want to know, basically I am a self-taught artist. Means, and I take it as a positive thing though,
Yes.
because it gives me freedom to do what I want to do. I'm not trained by a specific person in any specific medium or specific the way they do, and it's my own way. I
Okay.
do most of the paintings I have done is realistic,
Okay.
And I've done some abstract. Now I'm trying to combine both in a way. It's just a beginning for me, and it's this long way I have.
Is it always people, or are there any other subjects, or living subjects that you would take as a portrait, or subject as in paintings?
I do. I
do?
paint a lot of pets.
Pets. Wow,
Yes.
that is amazing.
A lot of people ask me to paint their pets, not the live models, okay? Just the
I was
photographs.
going to ask you that because I have a lot of
No,
friends.
no live models
Yeah,
here.
they're watching this show right now, Veena, and they will be curious to know how this painting is done.
Yes.
Right?
What does it take to get a painting from you or commission a painting with you?
Let's say
It
pet
depends
painting
on
to
what
this.
Or a
they.
pet painting.
Yeah.
It actually depends on what the customer wants.
Okay.
Yeah.
What their requirements, and I do follow the market price structure
Okay.
that
fair enough.
takes into consideration of how complex the images are going to be, or the size of the painting, or medium, anything. It's all depends on what the customer wants.
Right. Can they reach out to you in your Instagram handle? Is it possible
Sure.
that they can reach out to you? And we are seeing some paintings by the pets, right? Now, let me ask you one more thing.
Oh,
so, obviously, there are people who have pets, right? I don't know the names of the dogs or anything like that. Alsatian, I remember from India. But if they have larger pets, right, would you draw them also?
What are you
And
talking about?
I'm talking about tigers and lions and snakes and all. Is it
As long
possible?
as it's a
picture.
picture.
Not a live one, just a picture.
They might want a live picture, like Saudi Arabia.
Live picture, forget it.
No, you don't want to do that. Okay. They just wanted to take it out of the...
Yeah. Great. So certainly the audience can contact Veena through that Instagram handle and jumpstart the process from there. That's great. Thank you, Veena, for sharing that. On the Rave Show, we are also interested in learning more about the other side. Like,
Yes.
we know now that you worked at Emory and then you decided to pursue your passion as an artist now. What else do you do?
If you ask me about a passion, art is the passion for me, like painting. I have a lot of other interests, but I always in my mind I want to do something different always. I'm interested in gardening, like flower gardening or vegetable gardening, anything. I love cooking. If my husband hears that, he'll be thinking, what? But I do love cooking. I am into embroidery. I do make jewelries, but these are all just interests, not really into it as a passion. Passion is always painting.
Great.
Activism. So painters are activists. I've heard of this.
I
mean,
mean,
Are you into
you could say
into
that.
changing the
You could
world?
say that.
Is that another passion to change the world through art?
I'm coming there slowly. I have that
Coming
in
there
me.
slowly.
Speaking of which, will we see you in Washington, D.C.
Yes.
sometime soon?
Who is calling me? You both invite me.
So-
I'll be there.
So Samya has got a point. Washington Art Gallery, right? DC has got a very good
Yes.
art gallery, Smithsonian Art Gallery. So when can we see, right? Is that what you're asking? When can we see your paintings? I saw some painting as a Nirvana. That was pretty good. It reminded me of the Nirvana band. When are you going to bring this so that American, not just Indian American, but American audience can also see it? When is
Just
that
like
going
I
to
said,
happen? Let
Jojo,
me know.
invite
Let
me.
us know.
I'll be there.
We'll keep an eye out.
You will be there. Okay.
Sure.
So it was great talking to you, Veena. I mean, I saw that you're more realistic kind of painter, even though some of the pictures, it was a combination of both.
Yes,
And,
I'm trying to get into that, like a combination
of
realistic
both.
and
And also the good thing about is that the pet painting, right? That's one of those things that people will be very much interested in. And as we can see, the Instagram handle is there, or they can actually put comments in our YouTube channel or Facebook channel to reach out to you. So we will definitely forward that to you. So you're getting a lot of painting requests coming from our side, okay?
Thank you.
So
Thank you. I need
please
all that.
remember
I
us.
would love to. First of all, I love to do it.
Remember us though, when you become much more better, I mean, you become a famous painter, we'll call you back. When I say painter, I meant artist. Painter, artist.
Thank you.
We'll call you back again, right? And then we'll talk about how far you have reached, and then your Instagram handle probably will be like millions of followers.
Out of the world.
So we will definitely want to talk to you. But thanks for spending time with us today, and appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Absolutely. Good luck on your journey, and great to talk to you, Veena.
Thank you so much. Great talking to you guys too. Thank you.
Bye.